Hey, what's up with it? What's up with it? Y'all know how we dropping it down. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep dropping it down, man. Say, man, I think I done became to the point where I'm saying, dang, man, you creating a whole nother lane, man. Say, man, you getting money just by driving in the car, man. You dropping game down in the car, man. What I'm trying to show the world is this here, homie. No matter where you at, you can get a bag. No matter where you at, you can get a bag. Don't never get it twisted, man. Square business. So I choose to realize that, man, wherever I'm at, I can get a bag, man. I can sit in my car and get a bag, man. I can turn a corner and get a bag, man. You hear me? Yeah, man. So never let a situation stop you from being able to be successful when it come down to making things happen. And I look at that every day. I look at life, because I look at life when I wake up in the morning. I realize that, say, homie, everybody complaining, homie. Everybody complaining. And I told myself, I ain't got no reason to complain. What for? Man, my life experiences of what I've gone through as a youngster all the way up to where I'm at now made me realize that, say, man, just do it. Just do it, homie. So I wake up to just do it, man. I keep it all the way 1,000, homie. I wake up every day because I just want to do it, man. I just want to be successful. I just want to aim and realize that, say, man, that bad situation, I'm going to turn it good, homie. I might not like it, but I'm going to turn it good, homie. But when I get out of it, I just don't want to go back to it. And I'm going to say that to say this. 18 years of my life, it was confined to people telling me what to do and when to do it and how to do it. 18 years of my life was around people that they don't like me. They don't like me. They don't even like me or my kind. They don't like nothing about us. And it was so much of a mixed feeling, because as I did my time, and I was around a lot of officers that they understood. Then I was around officers that didn't understand. They didn't give a fuck about my kind. They sure didn't care about my color. And what that does is, that make you really think, homie. It made me really think. It made me really get to a point in my life to where I had to sit back and start realizing, how can I manipulate this game? You know, and that's the reason why when I was telling y'all about everybody done their time different when it came down to pretty much like, you know, doing your bid and doing X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? Everybody did theirs different, homie. And I did mine different. Because I seen a lot, homie. I remember, see, one thing about it is this here. We hear about the knockout artist stories. We hear about the stories where, you know, everybody was, you know, on the cell phone. Everybody was getting at the female officers and things of that nature, because everybody wasn't doing that. So let's get that understood. And but it was stories that need to be talked about. So when I hear people out here nowadays talk about BLM and things of that nature, I always have my own opinions about it, because I seen laws literally dismantle people, homie. I seen correction officers wake up just to be able to say they jumped on another law. They jumped on another inmate. I watched inmates sit around and watch other inmates get done bad. I seen that, homie. I seen that. I sat back and I seen where everybody that say they was, you know, gang. I watched officers, I'm talking about, dismantle they partners right in front of them. I remember a time when I don't even know the guy. I ain't even know him. I know him, we was cool, but because when you go to prison, you build a relationship with people that you don't even know. Y'all building relationship off of where you from, what set you from, sometimes things of that nature. And because of the set you from does not mean that we're going to build a quality relationship, because we understand that some people ain't built like that, right? So our relationship that you build inside the institution, it's only based off of, your value system, majority of the time. And while we in that institution, our whole mindset was we got to survive and we got to make it home. So when you start dealing with a lot of people, you start realizing, man, I'm gonna go to war for him. I'm gonna go to war with these guys right here, homie. And when you say that, you gotta realize that you're saying that on a level where, hey man, it's not just the inmates, homie. It's the officers and all. And when I sit back and I think about that, I watch officers. I'm talking about just these white guys coming straight out of school. These guys coming straight out of, and they going through training not to like you, but to automatically have a hatred for you. They don't even know you. So they programming the youngsters to automatically come in and talk to you like you just a nobody. And as a man inside the institution, they really want to tear you down and take your manhood away from you. And I watched the laws on third shift come down, man. And if you just walked over the line a little bit, hey, get on the wall. They had a technique that'd get you on the wall, brick wall, face the wall. When you turn around and face the wall, he'll tell the other officer, thumbs up. The other officer come kind of close and he'll hit your head against the wall and your face will hit that wall. Boom. 90% of the time, it's going to make you dizzy or it's going to drop you. Now here they come. They on top of you. They making it seem like you the one that's doing the jumping and they just beating you. Boom, 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 boom. They beating you, homie. While all the people that's in that line, they just keep on going. They just keep on going. You can't even ask for help. As I watched that, homie, I told myself, I made a commitment to myself. You touch me or mine, we going out. So that was the reason why I had in my mind, I didn't know I was going to ever make it out. Because I knew that if they did me or one of mine like that, hey, man, going all out. And I was so loyal to my people, homie, to the point where I seen them same people that I was loyal to let certain things happen to one of our people, and they didn't even make no moves. I saw that with my own eyes. That what made me start realizing that it's a such thing as being too loyal. Yeah, my bad. It's a such thing as being too loyal, homie. But we talk about a lot of things that goes on the inside, but nobody really speaks about that. Nobody speaks about how you being called, boy, pick that grass up, boy. How when you in the fields, you gotta be, they call it nut to butt. Listen what they call it, nut to butt. Your nut gotta be behind the next man so close when y'all in the line and y'all doing the flat weed. It gotta be that close. Just think about what I'm saying, homie. But as I sit back and I watched it, homie, as I sit back and I watched that, it was developing my mind to realize that, man, when you leave this place, man, dude, don't you come back here. You want it to be X, Y, and Z, but you don't realize that, man, this is what come with it. So it's a lot of stories that people don't tell y'all that I'm gonna be able to tell y'all over here. And that's just keeping it real. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The majority of it was blacks there, but I seen it happen to everybody. All colors, homie. Keeping it real. And we had the cool ones. So we can't forget about the one that was cool, man, and they respectable and they rocked it with us, homie. You know, we had those kind, homie. Like I had a lot of them, homie, and they were real respectable, bro. Because I'm always respectable, homie. I show respect towards everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going nowhere with the mindset of I don't move like that, homie. That ain't my mojo, man. You know, I like to just realize that there's no reason for that. Because I'm not upset with nothing. I'm not upset with nothing, if you get what I'm saying. So I always carry myself a certain way, you know? And I remember, man, like in the fields, man, I found myself, I was caught up into the web, homie. I got caught up into the web of trying to prove something to Massa. The one that sat on top of that horse. I found myself trying to prove something to Massa on that horse, homie. Massa gonna make sure ain't no cell restriction. Massa gonna make sure ain't no commissary restriction. Man, Massa gonna make sure that when I catch a case, man, Massa gonna be like, don't worry about it, I'm go down to the cap, we gonna get that. Yeah, Massa. That's the one that's on that horse. I keep it real, homie. I keep it real. Like I tell people, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. When he on that horse, he can get mad at somebody in the line where we sitting up flat weed. He can get mad at him, and I look at him and be like, "What's up?" And he shake his head. That mean I'm finna give me one. Let me give me one. Hey man, drop that egg. Come on back here. Let's get this work in. You hear me? I've been tricked, homie, so I can speak about it because I'ma speak real. I speak real, homie. It didn't make me tougher. The show didn't make me real because once I got old, I started realizing that, man, I've been tricked, homie. And the same thing that's going on right there with these youngsters. Same thing. I watched so much go on. And I watched the correction officers treat us less than a boy. They treat us less than that. I can't say less than a man. They treated us less than a boy. They made us feel this little. Even when we walked around with our chest poked out. Get in your cell right now, boy. Everything that we do, they made us look like less than a boy when you sit back and look at the reality of being on the inside. There's nothing good about it. Nothing. Ain't nothing good about the inside, homie. We just made good things happen out of situations that was not meant for us. Let me just say it like that. Those situations wasn't meant for us. But due to the fact that we didn't want to listen here in this beautiful world, this free world we call it, we had to go on the inside. And it happened. So with that being said, man, y'all keep subscribing. We got more to come. And I'm going to bring more stories to y'all. And I'm out of here.